Hi, everyone. It is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, when you get put down for only knowing one speech. But then there are many folks in the world that only know one speech, whatever that speech happens to be. And why so many folks out there do it, well, it's beyond me. And they fall into at least two, you know, kinds. Those who brag and those who shame. And those who brag and shame tend to go under the belief that, well, if you would have looked at me, I learned more in one speech. You must be, you must be lazy. That's why. Now, no need how they go by learning this speech. The folks who who say that folks are lazy, well, that's wrong. And it happened when I was, oh, what's that? You only speak one speech, Jordan? You must be lazy. Oh, is that so, Pamela? That I lazy because I only speak English? You think that laziness was the grounds to why it didn't take? That I didn't go, that if I would have put in the time and put in the work and gone to classes or listened to a tape or a disc or a website or whatever, that it would have taken? You are lazy in your way of thinking that laziness is why my brain didn't download and put in a new speech like you. If you learn another speech, great for you, but you're not greater than me for it. You might be good as a word shifter or whatever, but get off the high horse because you're not greater than me. Yeah, there are folks in this world who somehow believe by learning more than one speech, or speeches, because some of these folks don't stop at one, somehow get into their head that, oh, well, now I'm greater than you, and oh, I'm no longer lazy, and you must be lazy is why you didn't learn that speech, whatever that speech happened to be. You know, they don't learn another speech because they think it might be a helpful tool. They don't learn it for the glee of it. They learn it so they can show off, so they can brag, and then they can shame and guilt others. Yeah, that's what some of these folks do. You know, if they're gonna go around and call me lazy for only speaking English, then that shows their mindset. You know, and then some of these folks in their head believe I have to learn every speech in the world that God's made because I might meet someone who speaks that speech and they might doom me for, for not speaking their speech, whatever that speech happens to be. Yeah, I believe that I'm greater than you. And you're right. I could, you know, be a word shifter if I wanted to. You know, at least I took the time to learn every speech there is, so someone can't shame me or guilt me for it. What, you truly believe that someone else out there speaking whatever speeches that you've learned is going to doom you and say, oh, well, you were too lazy to learn my speech, but I took the time to learn your speech. See, it doesn't work that way. If someone wants to learn another speech, great. If their brain can handle it, wonderful. But don't do it because you think someone out there you meet is going to shame you or guilt you because you don't know their speech, but they know your speech. Because with those folks, that's also what they believe. In their mind, they truly believe that they will be doomed, that they will be guilted or shamed for not knowing every speech in the world, because they believe someone out there who speaks that other speech they learned will doom them for, or shame them or guilt them for being not taking the time to learn their speech when they took the time to learn your speech, which is a dumb way of thinking.